Have you ever thought how big things you can achieve in your life? If you have faith in yourself, then you can get everything that is in your heart. Hello, friends. Welcome to Reader's Lab. There is that power within you that gives you the ability to overcome any difficulty. Your dreams are only yours, and their fulfillment is also only in your hands. So are you ready? Are you ready to adopt that change which will give a new direction to your life? Let us know today about those inspirational thoughts that will force you to move faster towards your dreams. If you run after your dreams today, then tomorrow dreams will run after you. Remember, the one who works hard today, he puts success in his lap tomorrow. Real wealth is not what you have. Real wealth is what is within you. When you understand yourself, then the world will also understand you. Money is just a means. Real wealth is what you create with your thoughts and actions. Change your thinking, the world will change. It is more important than dreaming to work hard to turn them into reality. If you give up, then victory will never come to you. Those who bring understanding and love in their relationships are the real successful people. The balance between relationship and money is very important. If you come out of your fear and believe in your full potential, then no challenge can harm you. Dream big, but work hard to fulfill them. Success will definitely come to you one day. The person who is happy with his small victories today achieves big successes tomorrow. Every small step leads to a big victory. Those who believe in themselves have the courage to change the world. That is why never let your self-confidence decrease. Happiness comes from contentment, not from money. Contentment is such an asset that no one can steal. Money is the result of your hard work, but true happiness lies in the process of your hard work. Keep working hard. Success will come automatically. When you start loving yourself, then every small and big thing in your life will happen automatically. Music blessings. If you do not understand, then success can be very far from you. The one who helps others with his hard work is the real blessed one. Be a part of others' success. Create your own success yourself. Music blessings. Success will come to you automatically. Never try to make any situation your own. Do not consider it a defeat. It can be the step of your next success. Your life is made by your thinking. That is why always think positive. Relationships are made by trust and support in every relationship. If you encourage others, then you also get motivated. Friends, have you ever thought that we work a lot throughout the day, but in the end it seems that we are not able to achieve anything special? Does it happen to you too that we get entangled in many tasks and are not able to do the work that is actually most important for you? In today's fast-changing era, where every minute something or the other keeps pulling our attention, social media, friends' messages, or small everyday tasks, in such a situation, achieving true productivity and success seems impossible. Imagine if there was a way by which you could completely focus your mind in one place, avoid distraction, and do your most important work. Wouldn't you like to know how some people achieve big goals even amidst many distractions? How they are able to achieve extreme success by focusing their attention on one task. Cal Newport's book Deep Work shows a path that will tell you how to be completely focused on your work. By losing focus and concentrating deeply, you can bring big changes in your life and career. This book will teach you how you can increase your productivity manifold by working with deep focus without any interruption. If you also want to remove those distractions that create obstacles between your goals, then this video is for you. The precious principles hidden in every chapter of this book can change your thinking and give you a new direction. Friends, through Deep Workbook Summary, we are going to tell you about Deep Workbook. Students must read this book because in this book it has been explained in detail how you will focus your attention on studies. This book is also useful for those people who are troubled by the habit of addiction, due to which they do not feel like doing any work, and even if they try to focus, they fail in it. After reading this book, you will be able to focus your mind on any work. After reading this book, you can remove the distractions coming in your life. Hello, friends. Welcome all of you to our channel Reader's Lab, where we bring the best for you of books, learnings, and life-changing ideas that too in easy Hindi. If you want to give a new direction to your life, then this channel is for you. So friends, like the video and do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that we can share something new and special with you every week. Let's start this journey. So friends, if you really want to bring that change in your life that can give you success and satisfaction, then definitely watch this video till the end, because this is not just a summary of a book. It is a roadmap that can turn your dreams into reality. Are you ready for that change? Let's take a step together on that journey where every step of yours will take you closer to your real goals. Friends, before starting deep work, let's know about the author of this book, Cal Newport. The author of Deep Work book, Cal Newport, is a professor of computer science at Georgetown University. Along with being a professor, he is also a very good writer. Apart from the Deep Work book, he has written many other books in his career. His book, Digital Minimalism, has been a New York Times bestseller. Cal Newport has written a total of 7 books so far. It has been translated into more than 40 languages. Before entering the main part of this audiobook summary, let us understand why you should read the Deep Work book. Number 1. This book teaches to control the mind. Number 2. It teaches to focus on any work. Number 3. This book also plays an important role in de-addiction of a person suffering from addiction. Number 4. It teaches to use time properly. Number 5. This book will help you set life goals. Friends, now we will discuss with you in detail about the Deep Work book summary. We will tell you what things have been written by the author in this book which you must read. Let's know, friends, have you ever thought that we are not able to concentrate fully in our work? We try many times, but in a short time our phone rings, or a social media notification comes, and we again get distracted. In such a situation, it becomes very difficult to concentrate hard and deeply in the real work. To solve this problem, Cal Newport has written a great book named Deep Work. Today we are going to read this book. We will know what is deep work and how it can change our life. Friends, a person does work in 2 ways. Shallow work means work that is not done in depth. Deep work means work done in depth. One is shallow work, while doing which a person does not focus his full attention on his work, but focuses on other things like checking mail, using social media, replying to messages, or doing many things simultaneously, multitasking, etc. 2. Deep work is doing a work with full attention at a given time. That is, keep doing the work without any distraction until that work is completed. This technique of working is called deep work. The person in whom deep work quality is developed, that person is successful at every stage of life, because if you do any work with focus, then the chances of being successful in that work increases by 100%. For example, today we all use social media platforms, and many times we get so lost there that we leave many important works. To change this habit, we have to practice deep work regularly. Only then will we be able to leave this bad habit. When deep work skill is developed in you, then through this you will be able to do creative and positive things in your life. What is deep work? Deep work means the work in which you are completely immersed. Without any interruption, it is such a work which is done with full concentration and attention, which increases your productivity and creativity. Cal Newport says that deep work is the work that brings real change. That is, the work by which you learn something new, improve your skills, and become an expert in your work. In today's world where there is destruction everywhere, social media, TV, phone, doing deep work has become a rare skill. Most people are engaged in superficial work, shallow work, such as checking emails repeatedly, small meetings, and such work which is not of much importance. These works slow down our productivity, but in deep work, we focus on our most important work and get deeply involved in it. Why is deep work important? Now the question arises that why should deep work be done? There are many reasons behind it. The first reason is that by doing deep work, our work gets done quickly. And it does happen in a better way. This means that when we focus on a single task without any interruption, our creativity and thinking ability increases. We are able to learn faster and perform better than others. Cal Newport believes that in today's time, only those people who have the ability to do deep work can get real success. These people are able to improve their skills every day and can reach heights in their career. Deep work also helps you to become a better person because it teaches us the importance of dedication and discipline in our work. So now let's know how deep work can be adopted in our life. Cal Newport has given some principles for doing deep work, which we can adopt in our daily routine. Set a daily time. Set a fixed time of the day to do deep work, such as morning time when we have fewer distractions. If you give a few hours every day to deep work, then gradually you start getting used to it. For example, if you do deep work for 1 or 2 hours as soon as you wake up in the morning and do not check any phone, TV, or social media in between, then this time will prove to be very productive. Remove 2 distractions whenever while doing deep work. Put your phone on silent mode or keep it in another room. Remove all distractions around you so that your attention remains only on the work you are doing. For example, if you are studying, keep your mobile away. Turn off all notifications. These things repeatedly pull your attention and hinder the real work. 3. Concentrate for a long time. To do deep work, it is important that you concentrate on a single task for a long time. Take it like a game. The more time you spend in deep work, the stronger your brain becomes. Initially spend 1 or 2 hours in deep work and gradually increase this time. 4. Use social media in a limited way. Social media is the biggest distraction in today's era. Newport says that we should limit our social media time. Instead of checking notifications every time or picking up the phone again and again, it is better to keep a fixed time for ourselves when we use social media. This will keep our focus on our real work in the rest of the time. 5. Make a routine. Make deep work a part of your life. It is very important to make a regular routine to make it a part of your work. Do deep work at the same time every day. This will also prepare the mind for deep work at the same time. It may seem difficult in the beginning, but as you do it every day, your power to concentrate will increase. There are many benefits of deep work. The first benefit is that it increases your productivity. You are able to do more work in less time and get better results in whatever work you do. The second benefit is that it makes your mind get used to concentration and discipline. When you focus on a single task without any interruption, your mind starts thinking faster and your thinking power also increases. The third benefit is that it gives you a different kind of satisfaction in your work. After doing deep work, when you see that you have done something great and meaningful, you experience self-satisfaction. If you make a habit of doing deep work every day, it can have a positive effect on your entire life. You can learn better, achieve your goals, and be successful in everyday tasks. Deep work enhances your thinking ability, teaches you self-control, and brings a new direction in career. Chapter 2. Multitasking and distraction are the biggest enemies of productivity, friends. Have you ever wondered how many times we do multitasking every day and get stuck between many distractions? Have you realized that when we do many things at the same time, neither any work gets done properly nor do we get peace? Why is this so? Why are multitasking and distraction considered the enemies of our work? Today we will find answers to these questions so that you can take your productivity to a new level. What is multitasking and why is it harmful? First of all, let's talk about multitasking. Multitasking means doing many things at the same time. For example, checking emails simultaneously, talking on the phone, and working on a project. We often think that doing many things simultaneously will save our time and we will be more productive. But to be honest, this is not the case at all. Psychology research has proved that our brain can focus on only one task at a time. When we do many things simultaneously, our brain repeatedly shifting from one task to another is called context switching. And this context switching consumes a large part of our time and energy. Every time our attention shifts from one task to another, our brain feels interrupted and it takes a few seconds to bring the attention back every time. Imagine how much time is wasted in a day if we keep shifting from one task to another again and again. According to studies, when we multitask, we waste about 40% of our productive time. This means that the work that can be done in 1 hour can take 2 hours, and our hard work also doubles in it. Mental and physical effect of multitasking. Multitasking has a bad effect not only on our work, but also on our mental and physical health. When we try to do many things simultaneously, our brain gets tired again and again. This increases mental fatigue, stress, and restlessness. Due to continuous multitasking, the decision-making ability of a person also weakens. Our brain has difficulty in returning to concentration, and there is also difficulty in coming up with creative ideas. Apart from this, our body is also affected by multitasking. When our brain changes tasks repeatedly, we feel more tired. Many times we feel difficulty in sleeping, or our energy gets exhausted quickly. Therefore, it is very important to say no to multitasking. Distraction is one of the biggest enemies of productivity. Now let's talk about distraction. In today's digital age, distractions are present everywhere. Social media, internet, mobile phone notifications, all these distract our attention repeatedly. When we are engaged in some important work and suddenly our phone rings, our attention gets distracted badly, and as soon as we pay attention to that notification, it takes us a lot of time to return to that work. Even small distractions have a deep impact on our brain. Every time we are drawn towards any distraction, our attention is diverted from the work, and it takes a lot of effort to focus on that work again. According to a study, It takes an average of 23 minutes and 15 seconds to return to the same work after any distraction. Imagine how much time is spent every time. Disadvantage of this. In such a situation, our important work remains incomplete and we start feeling frustrated. Now the question arises that how to avoid distraction. For this, we have to make some changes in our daily routine which will help in increasing our productivity. 1. Keep the phone in silent mode or keep it away. Whenever you are engaged in some important work, keep your phone on silent mode or keep it in another room. The habit of looking at the phone again and again harms us a lot. If we know that our phone is not ringing, then our attention will also be focused on that work. 2. Turn off notifications. Turn off notifications of social media, email, or other apps. This will not distract your attention again and again, and you will be engaged in your work without any interruption. You can set a time to check your social media and email only once or twice a day. 3. Adopt the Pomodoro technique. This is an effective technique in which you work for 25 minutes without any interruption and then take a 5-minute break. The advantage of this technique is that we are able to focus on one task at a time. In this way, it becomes easier to keep distractions away. 4. Choose a quiet place to work if you work at home. Try to work sitting in a quiet place. Create an environment around you that keeps you away from distractions, friends. Now we know how we can increase our productivity after avoiding multitasking and distraction. 1. Prioritize your tasks. Do the most important tasks first. This will focus your attention on those tasks that can increase your productivity. Make a list of daily tasks and do them according to priority. 2. Do deep work. Deep work means getting completely immersed in a task without any interruption. When you do deep work, your creativity and productivity increases. You can set a time of the day for deep work, such as morning time when distractions are less. 3. Take rest and breaks. Continuous work can also be harmful to our mind and body, so take small breaks after every few times so that your mind can be refreshed. This will help you concentrate on your work for a long time. 4. Adopt a healthy routine. Good health is also closely related to productivity. Get adequate sleep, exercise regularly, and have a balanced diet. This will keep both your mind and body healthy, and you will be able to work better. Do only one thing at a time. It is most important to do only one thing at a time. This will focus your attention completely on that work, and you will be able to do it in a better way. Avoid multitasking and do one thing with full concentration. So friends, today we have learned that multitasking and distraction are the biggest enemies of our productivity. They not only waste our time but also affect our mental and physical health. If we want to be better in our work and want to achieve real success, then we have to adopt measures to avoid them. Keep distractions away, do one thing at a time, and bring full concentration in all your work. Remember that success is achieved only by those who do their work with full concentration. Hope this information will help you increase your productivity next time when you are engaged in any work. Keep these things in mind and see how big a change comes in your productivity. Many people think that they can perform well by doing many things simultaneously, but let us tell you that their thinking is absolutely wrong, because if you do only one thing at a time, then you will not be able to concentrate on that work you can perform your best. In this regard, University of Minnesota business professor Sufi Roy has done a research on this subject, and through this research he has found that when a person does 2 tasks simultaneously, his focus is more on the first task and less on the second task, due to which he is unable to perform well in both the tasks. In simple words, he proves unsuccessful in both the tasks. Therefore, Professor Sufi Roy says that a person should focus on only one task at a time. If he does this, then he can perform his best in that task. Multitasking is not good for productivity, and neither is it good to be electronically connected all the time. That is, the author says that you should not be too active on social media platforms. This can reduce your focus on your important tasks. In a study in 2012, scientists have confirmed that more than 60% of employees use online social media platforms to complete their work, and many people spend their time surfing the internet, and 30% people spend their time in reading. Such people feel that they are doing their work. But let us tell you that this is a waste of their time. Due to this, they are not able to keep their focus on their goal, the result of which is that they prove unsuccessful in many important places of life. Chapter TH: How to Achieve Deep Work. Friends, have you ever been so deeply immersed in your work that you did not know the time? Have you felt that at that time your attention was completely focused on work and you were working to your full potential? If yes, then you have experienced deep work. But is it possible for us to do this? Friends, there are some ways to achieve deep work, the details of which we are giving you in detail. So let's know. Monastery means monastery approach. Under this, you have to live in solitude so that no one can attract you towards them. In simple words, this method is used by saints who like to live in solitude, by the middle approach. In this method, you complete all your major tasks by staying alone for a long time, and the time that is left with you, you can use it to complete the rest of the work. Approach under this, you will determine a specific time to do any work and will do that work at that time. You will have to develop this habit within yourself. For this, you can use a calendar in your house which reminds you to complete all your work on time. Journalistic approach under the journalistic approach, to do any deep work, you will have to determine a free time in your daily routine under which you will have to complete many other important tasks. You will use this habit regularly, only then all your work will be completed. One thing you must keep in mind in this is that whatever work you are doing, do it with full focus. While doing this work, do not do any other work in between. This is called deep work. Deep work means working on a single task with deep concentration without any interruption. Its purpose is that we can put our entire mental power in that work, so that not only the work is completed fast, but its quality is also excellent. In today's time, distractions are everywhere: social media, phone notifications, emails, and whatnot. In such an environment, it is difficult to focus completely on your work. It's becoming very difficult to get lost in, but if we learn to do deep work, then we can not only achieve speed and efficiency in our work, but can also increase our creativity and problem-solving skills. Deep work is needed not only in big projects but also in our daily work. Whether it is studies, learning a skill, or a new project, the technique of deep work can completely change our life. Now let's talk about the ways in which you can achieve deep work. By following these steps, you can remove distractions and get involved in your work with deep concentration. Step 1: Clear objective and planning. Clear goals and planning is the first step to set a clear objective for your work. Whenever we want to do deep work, first decide in which work you have to get involved with deep concentration. For example, if you have to work on a project, then make the features, deadlines, and goals of that project clear. This will give a direction to your mind, and your attention does not get diverted. For example, if you want to write a book, then ask yourself, what is the subject of the book, how many chapters will there be, and how many days to complete it? By answering these questions, you can prepare your book. You can prepare a roadmap for deep work. Step 2: Set a dedicated workspace. Create a dedicated workplace. A stable, quiet, and distraction-free place is necessary for deep work. Your workplace should have a place where there is no external noise and there are no other work items around you. This place prevents your attention from getting diverted and helps you to fully immerse yourself in your work. For example, if you're working from home, then you can make a corner of your room your deep work zone. You can turn off all distractions such as mobile, TV, and social media at that place. Keep only those things there which you need while working, like books, laptop, and notes. Step 3: Manage time effectively. Proper management of time. Proper management of time is very important in deep work. You should set a fixed time for your work, such as morning time when your mind is fresh. For deep work, you should set a minimum of 1 to 2 hours without any interruption. During this time, focus only on the work that you want to complete. Use the Pomodoro technique for time management. Work is done without any interruption for 25 minutes, and then a 5-minute break is taken. This technique will help you stay focused for a long time. Step 5: Digital detox. Digital detox is the biggest enemy of our productivity and destruction, and the source of most distractions is our mobile, social media, and notifications. To achieve deep work, it is very important to adopt digital detox. Keep the phone on airplane mode while working. Turn off all social media notifications and also disable your email. Use only those things which are necessary for your work. For example, if you are working on a research paper, then open only research websites or important articles. This way your attention does not get distracted by unnecessary things. Step 5: Build focused habits. Develop the habit of increasing concentration. It is very important to develop the habits of staying focused for deep work. This means that include some such work in your daily routine which increases your concentration, such as yoga, meditation, and physical exercise. Meditation makes your mind stable and helps in avoiding distraction. In the beginning, just meditate for 10 minutes every day and gradually increase it. Physical exercise also helps in increasing your concentration, so take out some time for this every day. Step 6: Set boundaries with family and friends. Create boundaries with family and friends. It is very important to set boundaries with the people around you during deep work. Explain to your family and friends that there should be no disturbance when you are doing deep work. It is important to create boundaries so that your attention does not get diverted. For example, if you're working from home, then tell your family members at what time you will be in deep work and they should not disturb you at that time. This will give you time to work uninterrupted. Step 7. Track your progress. Track your progress. Another important part of achieving deep work is to track the progress of your work. When we see our progress, our motivation increases. For this, keep a journal or use an app in which you can record the hours and achievements of daily deep work. For example, every day after finishing your work, you can do this. Note how many hours you worked. What did you achieve, and what can you do better? This kind of tracking habit will increase your performance. Now let's talk about some examples that will help you understand deep work better. M1. If a student is preparing for an exam, he should divide his day's time in such a way that he has uninterrupted study time. He can turn off his mobile, turn off all notifications, and use only one place for study. Example 2. If a writer wants to write his book, he can block 2 to 3 hours of time every day in which he can write without any distractions. During this time, he can keep his workspace organized so that his attention is not diverted. Example 3. If you are a professional and are working on a project, then you can choose a time block from your office hours in which you will only do deep work. During this time, you will avoid your emails and calls so that your full attention can be focused on that project. Benefits of deep work. Deep work has many benefits. With this, you can not only increase your productivity, but also the quality of your work also improves. By doing deep work, you are able to achieve more in less time. Your creativity and problem-solving skills improve. Its biggest advantage is that you get peace and satisfaction in your work, which otherwise gets lost in multitasking and distractions. So friends, if you want to achieve excellence in your work and increase your productivity, then adopt deep work. It is a technique that will help you reach your goals. Include these techniques in your day-to-day routine and see how both your life and work improve. Chapter 4. What are the necessary rules for doing deep work? Friends, have you ever felt that there is so much noise of distractions around you that it has become difficult to concentrate on any one task? There was a time when a person used to immerse himself in a work with full attention, and with the same concentration he reached excellence in work. In today's digital and fast-paced world, deep work has become a rare art. But if we understand this art with the right rules, then we can increase productivity and creativity. You can reach that level which seems impossible. So let's know about those 9 important rules of deep work which are necessary to learn this art. Rule: fix time and place for work. The first rule of doing deep work is that you fix a fixed time and place for work. In deep work, we have to avoid distraction, and for that it is necessary that we choose a place where our attention does not get distracted. This place is absolutely sacred to understand our mind. Imagine that you work every day at 6 a.m., sitting in a special room where there is no disturbance. Gradually, your mind starts recognizing that time and places signs of deep work, and when you sit there, you automatically become focused. This is not just a physical environment, but also a psychological pattern. This kind of routine boosts your productivity and gives you consistent output every day. Rule: keep distractions away. The biggest enemy in today's time is distraction, be it social media, messages, or emails. The second rule of deep work is that distractions should be kept away completely. Do not do anything during your work that breaks your concentration. Whenever you want to do deep work, put your mobile on airplane mode, mute emails, and temporarily block social media. For example, there are many apps that can help you control your distractions, such as Forest Pup, which helps you track time and maintain focus. Another way is to adopt the Pomodoro technique, in which you work for 25 minutes and then take a small break of 5 minutes. This keeps your focus on one thing continuously, and your mind also gets rest in between. Rule 3. Set clear goals and small milestones. The third rule of deep work is to keep your goals clear. Sometimes we take such big tasks that it becomes difficult to complete them, and due to this we get distracted. Small milestones show us the way and motivate us that we are moving in the right direction. Suppose you want to write a book. If you sit down to write the whole book at once, you will find it difficult. But if you divide this task into chapters and focus on each chapter, it will become easier. Set a daily goal like writing 1,000 words today or completing this chapter today. Milestones will motivate you, and you will be able to focus completely on your work. Also, make a checklist so that you can tick off each milestone. The power of satisfaction cannot be ignored. Music, our brain, is used to following a routine. When you sit down to do deep work at the same time every day, it will become a habit. It is important to create a regular routine for deep work so that your brain can understand when to work with full concentration. Start your deep work routine as soon as you wake up in the morning. If you are a writer, keep the time for writing only from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. If you are a student, set a fixed time for studying. Follow this routine daily, and gradually it will become your habit. Routine gives signals to your mind that when to rest and when to work with full focus. In this way, whenever you come to your routine, your brain automatically goes into concentrated mode. Rule 5. Take regular breaks and refresh your brain. Along with work and deep work, breaks are also very important. This rule of deep work says that you should take regular breaks and refresh your mind. Take breaks so that your mind gets refreshed. Continuous work makes our brain tired and attention span reduces. That is why take small breaks in between during deep work. As mentioned in the Pomodoro technique, you work for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break. In these breaks, you can do stretching, drink some water, or do some light physical activity. This will keep your mind fresh and concentration will remain in the work again. Another way is to work in blocks of 99 minutes and then take a long break of 10 to 15 minutes. This helps to recharge your mind, and you are fully focused again in the next work session. Rule 6. Reduce the use of social media. Friends, reduce the use of social media because the habit of social media is the worst, due to which your attention will always be on social media and not on work. And if you are doing this, then you will not be able to succeed in any field of life. Social media. To get away from this, you should practice deep work regularly because only through this you will be able to avoid the habit of using social media. Rule 7. Productive meditation. Productive meditation means that you will do such work which is necessary for you to do, and along with this you will get many benefits like walking, running, eating, and driving, etc. Productive meditation is useful. It can refresh your mind and help you focus. Through this, you will be able to easily understand what are the goals in your life and how those goals can be accomplished. Rule 8. You can get rid of social media addiction through cold turkey. Friends, you know that today every person is a slave of social media. He talks on social media most of the time. In such a situation, if you also waste your precious time to know useless things on social media, then you should leave this habit of yours today, because if you do not do this, then you will not be able to focus on your work and you will prove to be successful in every field of life. To get rid of this habit of social media, you can use the cold turkey method. Under this, you will keep distance from social media for 30 days and will focus only on your work. If you do this, then you can get rid of the addiction of social media. After this, you will analyze your life. How is life when you use social media, and what changes have come in your life when you are not using social media? By doing this, you will get the answer to this. Make a deep work schedule. Friends, to save your energy, you have to make a time schedule of both your work and free time so that you can save your energy. As you all know that if we are working somewhere, then we have to go to our office at a fixed time, and after completing all the work there, we come back to our home. After coming home, we do not feel like doing any work, but we use that time to watch TV, use mobile or other similar things, and then we sleep late at night, and after waking up in the morning, we feel energyless. Therefore, you have to improve all these habits, and after coming home from office, whatever necessary things you have to do, you just have to do them and at the right time. But you should sleep after eating food so that when you wake up in the morning, you feel energetic. It is necessary to make a schedule for every work, and if you work according to the schedule, then all your work will be completed easily. So friends, now we have come to the end of the journey of deep work. Today we saw how the art of deep work can take our productivity and focus to a new level. When we keep ourselves away from distraction and adopt a focused, uninterrupted way of working, only then can our full potential be utilized. This is not just a productivity hack, it is a life-changing approach. Imagine if you work on your goals for just 2-3 hours every day without any distraction, then how many big achievements can you achieve in just a few months? The principles of deep work teach us that we should work smart and not just stay engaged in work for a long time. Quality work means that every moment is used properly, and that is possible only when we can completely put our thinking, our mind, and our energy in one direction. What will be the first step for you? All the things and rules of today are with you, but the biggest step is to make a start. For this, you need discipline. When you decide to do uninterrupted, focused work at a fixed time, only then will you see real change. Start with practical steps. To make this journey of deep work easier, take small steps. Start with 15 to 20 minutes daily and gradually increase your working hours. At first, you will find that distractions are coming again and again, but by following a disciplined routine, these habits will gradually start weakening. Apart from this, it is important to assure yourself that your goals and your dreams are worth the investment of that time. If you are putting in time and effort, then believe me, this is not just a small sacrifice but a big investment. An investment that will open the way for your growth and success. From routine to discipline, it is very important to have a daily routine to get consistent results in deep work. If you are a student, a professional, or in a creative field, deep work can give you the success that you may not achieve in multitasking or distraction-filled work. The way to bring discipline with this routine is to keep yourself away from those things that draw your attention and take you away from your goal. Sometimes this routine and discipline may seem boring, but remember that the work that is not easy can make us extraordinary. Maintain motivation. Motivation is very important in any journey. In such a situation, celebrate your small achievements. Ask yourself every week, what new did I learn this week? How many hours of distraction-free work did you do? These small questions will help you move towards a bigger purpose. The real meaning of deep work is that you should be fully committed to yourself and your work. This takes you one step closer to your success. Think how you feel when you say goodbye to distraction and get involved in your work with full dedication. This is the same feeling that motivates you to move forward. This is an internal satisfaction. This journey of work is just one. Productivity is not a habit, but it can change our approach to life. You get a valuable skill of focus and discipline. Once you make this practice of deep work a part of your life, you will see that a positive impact is coming in other areas of life as well, be it your studies, career, or relationships. There is a balance in everything. Every day, every moment is like a new opportunity for you. When you remain distraction-focused, you can achieve your every goal with a purpose. These small moments lead you to extraordinary results. So friends, now this decision is in your hands. Do you want to live your life with a focused and disciplined approach? Do you want to unlock your full potential? If your answer is yes, then start adopting the principles of deep work from today itself. Take small steps, create a dedicated routine, and leave distractions behind. If you like this video, then share it with your friends and let us know. How did you start adopting the principles of deep work in your life? Subscribe to the channel so that we keep bringing new insights on such life-changing topics. Remember, the path to success is not easy, but if you adopt it with focus, then every difficulty becomes easy. Start the journey of deep work and be a part of this journey of turning your dreams into reality. Thank you, friends. You watched this video and joined us. We are always with you in this journey. All the best.